This episode is brought to you by Shopify. That's the sound of switching your business to Shopify, the global commerce platform that supercharges your selling. Harness the best converting checkout and same intuitive features, trusted apps, and powerful analytics used by the world's leading brands. Stop leaving sales on the table. Discover why millions trust Shopify to build, grow, and run their business. Sign up today for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/tech23.
Welcome to the Instagram Stories. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. You can find me on Instagram at Daniel Hill Media. I have a few things to talk about today, but first, I am dying laughing at this headline from The Verge. I'm going to read it to you. Ready? Instagram made a big change to Threads, and I, as the sole user of Threads, am sad. Byline, the fundamental purpose of the app has changed. I think that's so great because I use Threads, but I feel like not really many people do. Just as a recap, Threads is a separate Instagram app that is available only for sending stories to and messaging your close friends. If you're not familiar with close friends, it is the best way to keep a public profile but still have your inner circle of close friends that you want them to see certain things but not all of your followers. So if you have an account where maybe your boss follows you or other work colleagues, maybe potential job employers, you can still post things to your story that they all could see, but if you just want your tight-knit squad to see, you use the Threads app to make sure that you don't accidentally make that story for everyone to see. Threads is really, really a great app, and plus they added in the captioning for stories in there as well. There's a recent update to the Threads app that allows you to now message everyone, not just your close friends, through the Threads app. The writer of this post points out, and quite correctly in my opinion, what is the point of Threads if you can message anyone, not just your close friends? Why does it even exist? It's a fair point, and I definitely see where they're coming from. I still think that Threads is really good to post your stories on just for your close friends so you don't accidentally post it to everyone. You do have the close friends button, though, within the Instagram app that you could just do that. So I, again, understand the point that the author is making. The screenshot from the update says, message anyone. Now you can access all of your Instagram messages. Your chats with close friends will be prioritized in your inbox. Your status is still only visible to close friends. If you use the Threads app, go make sure you update so that you get the latest version of the app. The other topic that I wanted to talk about today has to do with getting more followers. I always focus on news on this flash briefing, but I do think that strategy is just as important. However, since Instagram releases new features so often, many times the strategy that I want to share goes by the wayside because of the amount of time that this flash briefing is. My friend John Ferrara posted a great strategy for how to think about Instagram followers and how to think about getting more. Here's what he posted. You don't need more followers. You're just making excuses for the ones you already have right now. Here's what he means. Everyone wants to get more followers because in their minds, once they get more followers, then they can do more or sell more or whatever. The fact is, you can do whatever you want to do with the amount of followers you have right now. It doesn't matter how many you have. It's never going to be enough. It's just like money, right? If you think $1 million would make me happy, I guarantee once you got to $1 million, you would be like, $10 million would really make me happy. You're never going to achieve that. So focusing on the follower numbers that you have, not comparing them to anyone else, is definitely going to be the way to have the right mindset and make sure that you're maximizing the relationships with the followers that you already have. I think one of the biggest problems with Instagram is as soon as you sign up, you're inundated to follow people who are famous, who have millions of followers, and then you think that's what you're trying to ascribe to. That is definitely the wrong mindset. Instead, look at people who you admire, who are maybe a half a step ahead of you or one whole step ahead of you, and try to figure out what you can do to get where they are or just get to where you want to be, irrespective of how many millions of followers other people have. That's it for today's show. Come back tomorrow for more Instagram news, tips, tricks, and much, much more.